Download the BCSN Plus app today.
For the Battle of Sylvania, Spirit Rocks have been painted, words exchanged. Project Unify, part of the Sylvania Cares project, making their run in before the big game. First quarter, home team jumps out early. Tate Manthe passes to Jack Schoen for the corner three, an early 5-point lead for Northview. Low-scoring game, and that favored the Cougars. Jerron Witcher, all BCSN candidate, comes up with a block, saves it, triggers the fast break. Damian Clay will take it to the rack. Southview up 4 after the first quarter. In the second, Witcher showing off his all-around game, driving from the perimeter. Southview up by 8, and then in the third quarter, visitors come out firing. Clay, back-to-back three-pointers, a 10-0 run to start the half. Clay finishes with 14. Cougars were running when they had the opportunity. Witcher, the power move to the rim. He had 15 on the night. Cougars win 41-23. So Witcher and Clay combined to outscore Northview by themselves. Third quarter, the difference in the rivalry win.
This post-game interview is brought to you by Superior Credit Union. We're not a bank, we're better.
I feel great. You know, we worked all year for this game. You know, they've been working all year for this game. I'm so proud of our team. We were able to get it done, stay locked in for the whole game. We didn't get included into the crowd, so I'm so proud of them. I had to realize that as a team, you know, they had too many points, and I felt like we had to pick it up. We only had 17 points at half, and, you know, somebody had to take that lead, and I felt like it had to be me. It's going to take for us keeping the main thing. You know, defense. Defense is our priority every time. We're going to have to lock down who they have and just keep the intensity from the jump.
With more on the big Southview victory, welcome in Mason Lowry and Darren Cohn.
Well, I feel like tonight served as a reminder that not all rivalry games are classics. This one certainly wasn't a 41-23 final score. But if you're of a Southview persuasion, Darren, you got to be delighted with how businesslike the performance was tonight in a really tough environment.
Yeah, a win is a win, and to come over here and beat your rival, of course you're ecstatic about that. Both coaches are probably just happy to have this one in their rearview mirror because it's such a build-up before the game. And Southview played hard from the tip all the way through the finish. I don't think they ever let down. It wasn't pretty, but they scored enough in the paint, knocked down their open shots, and they defended and rebounded in the key juncture of the game to be able to knock off Northview tonight.
Felt like the only player that was knocking down open shots with any kind of regularity was Damian Clay. He had 3 deep threes in that third quarter when Northview, it felt like, really couldn't put the ball in the basket. Those 3 threes went a long way towards making sure that Southview opened up a big lead.
Yeah, I mean, we went into the locker room at halftime in a really competitive game, and Damian Clay ended that thought real quick in the third quarter. You know, 3 straight three-pointers, each one getting a little bit deeper out on the floor, and then his defense on the basketball created those deflections and turnovers where either himself or his teammates were finishing layups at the other end.
It's been a really tough 7 days for this young Northview team. They got so much attention for winning 8 out of 9 games with so many freshmen and sophomores in the rotation. Got blown out and really had their spirits broken, frankly, last week on the road at Whitmer. But they came out tonight, competed for 32 minutes. I think, despite only scoring 23 points, a much better overall performance.
Yeah, I mean, I know right now Jeremy McDonald and his staff are probably pretty upset, but his team defended better and longer in this game than they did a week ago. They also did it without getting in foul trouble, which has been an Achilles heel, especially for his young freshmen. You know, there was just a lid on the bucket from layups at the paint, from the three-point line, and surprisingly, as much as they got into the paint, they really didn't get to the free throw stripe, and when they didn't have a lot of success. So a few buckets going like they normally would, you would assume at home, it might be a different outcome for Northview, but tonight it was all about the Cougars.
There you have it. Southview wins the Battle of Sylvania here on the road. Back to you.